What is up, guys? It's your boy, No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the 2 Minute Drill, guys. Today, well, first off, happy Sunday. Hope you had a wonderful and blessed weekend. Hope you had some fun. If you got outside, hopefully you got to spend some time with some family, get in the sun. I surely did. Went out, washed the cars, had a little bit of sunburn going on, but that's the price you pay, right? Anyway, hope you guys had a good weekend, but it's time to dive right on to it. Guys, this week, very important, short week. Why is it a short week? Good Friday, on Friday. Markets are closed. I believe future markets close at 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically how those futures holiday hours work. But for the options and equity markets, it is closed all day. Right, so Thursday, the last day, April 6th is the weekly expire. So you need to know that. It's very important. Okay, what do we have coming out this week? Economic data start Monday, April 3rd, tomorrow. Bullard comes on 1 hour before market open. You need to know that we have manufacturing flash PMI, ISM manufacturing, construction spending, and we have another Fed speaker just after market close. But I think the Bullard speaking will have some headline bombs. If you're if you trade the pre-market with commons, if you trade the pre-market like I do with futures, you'll need to know they can make or break or get you stopped out, whatever. So you need to know that those headline bombs are likely to come on to Tuesday. Factory orders, job openings will be important, right? Anything job related is important. Anything price related is important. Why? It's what the Fed uses to gauge how they're going to use their toolbox, et cetera, et cetera. We've heard that same song and fucking dance. Okay. But pretty much anytime these Fed members speak, you need to know anything about the banking system because we had a couple collapses and there was a contagion factor coming out for a while. I guess we're good now, but the discount window got blown up. I don't know if that's a true sign of strength or a true sign of panic. I have no idea. We still hiked rates another 0.25 the last meeting. So let's see. We do have job openings Tuesday. You'll want to know we have another Fed present, but that's after market hours. Okay, on to Wednesday, ADP employment, another job statistic coming out. You need to know and pay attention. U.S. trade deficit, then the U.S. final services PMI. Okay, Thursday, jobless claim, last trading day of the week. If you're in the equity markets, you'll know initial jobless claim, continuing jobless claims all come out pre-market. And then our favorite bull tar, just kidding, Mr. Bullard comes out and speaks again, 10 a.m., 30 minutes into market open. No Powell this week, no FOMC, okay, no CPI, no PPI. We had PCE Friday of last week. So it's good as far, and then we have Friday off. So, guys, if you're playing this week's expiration, just know you have a whole day of theta working against you of time decay, okay? So make sure you know that. Probably smart, just take next Fridays if you're going to be playing the weekly game. Pay a little bit more of a premium to know that you're not going to get absolutely raped or bent over on the theta, which is time decay. Okay. Also gives you a little more comfortability to let the trade totally work out for you. Okay. But as far as this week, what I'm really looking at, construction spending will be important. Obviously, the manufacturing ISM and manufacturing PNI will be important. Construction spending is this. Look, in a booming economy, we spend. We grow. Okay, it's a good indication of, look, if the construction companies aren't building houses, building warehouses, building multifamilies, all that kind of stuff, what does that really mean? Are they confident in the outlook of the economy? I don't know. That's what you to determine the numbers for yourself. Okay, job openings is the next most important thing I'm looking at. Why? That has to do with jobs. We have ADP employment on Wednesday, and then Thursday is the jobless claim. So 3 days in a row, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all have stuff related to the jobs data. Do you think that will affect the market? Answer is yes. You're welcome. All right, on to the charts. We had a boom, rippy doo-doo, fucking hello, bang out of this range and get Ripper Magoo. How are you? Back up. We said 410 was possible. I think we can. I don't even know what the high was. 408.70 Friday. So we went Ripper Magoo. Why was this breakout seen, and how did we know that it was coming? Okay, well, first off, last week, I mean, really last month, we've been drawing this little box. Like forever. Really, it looked like this. Okay, so if you knew we were having this box, we had to break out of the box, retest, and hold. Okay, then we had a breakout of this huge 399 level. We knew the next level that was going to be big to get through was the 402.50. That was the POW spike or POW pump, the FOMC spike. Okay, and we got above that. So this is breakout engaged. Okay, breakout is engaged. So we have a very nice 821 EMA cross. This is all the daily chart right now. Okay, we have the 5, which is the blue dotted, is crossing the green dot. And I know it's we talked about this. I had a fuck ton of confluence in here the last, however long this month went on, whatever it seemed like an eternity we spent in here. Okay, but the 8 is the yellow solid, red is the 21 EMA. Okay, crossing to the upside, 5 crossing the 20 to the upside. That's all a bullish pattern, all bullish signals. Okay, going on. Okay, we went up and we had actually pretty decent volume here. Okay, above its 50-day average to the upside. So this is good. But look, all good breakouts have pullbacks. I'm not saying we crater or reverse. All good breakouts have pullbacks. So this week, I want to think, where could we reach a top? Where could we pull back to? Okay, where can we reach a top and where could we pull back to? That's good. That's what I'm going to be looking for this week. Okay, so just really zooming out here. Let's go to a 4-hour chart now. Okay, what I'll really be wanting to pay attention to, let's zoom it in here just a tad. Okay, we can see what, right? We can see how big this 399, 400 level was, right? Went up and touched it, never got it closer. Went up and touched it, got it closer. Had a day where we had a back test on it and Ripper McGill. Then we went up and tested the 40250, the Powell spike. We actually gapped above it and then held here. This was a huge thing. We held. That's how we knew breakouts still in play, right? All good breakouts have pullbacks. Okay, you pull back to a base and rip. So now I'm looking like, hey, where's the next big level of supply? Well, if we zoom out and look left, we could see we dropped very significantly on this cash open here, which is Thursday back in February of the 16th. Okay, 2 days after Valentine's Day, showing no love there for the bulls on that day specifically. But we saw, so for me, this 410 is going to be a big level, right? You're just going to want to mark what? This is Friday's high. This is the weekly high. Go in and mark it. The properties, we'll see. Yesterday high a day. Previous week high, right? Previous week high. There you go. Nope. What do I want to do? Show on right. There you go. Whoa, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so now that we've got that figured out, we're going to say, look, I think this 412, okay, 412 level to about 413, a little bit dollar range there will be a good level for us to possibly top out. Do we get there? Let's say, I mean, futures right now, look, we're down only about 5 handles, almost 6 handles right now. So we haven't really gapped down or started giving it all back in this futures, although we're only 48 minutes in. Okay, for me tomorrow, depending where we open, if we really only pull back a tad and we just are really just flagging out and basing, like if we just have a few more, 4-hour candles, I mean, the 1 hour will probably be a little better. If we have, look, like when you get overnight action, that's like this, right? Overnight action, that gap up and just a little to the right, little flag, boom, right? Then you have the cash open, but you have a flag, boom. If we get another one of those here, and really this 40750 to 408 holds, we know how big of a level that was from Friday when we went and put the brakes on right at it. Okay, that's where we back tested and we flagged, and we had that final push into the close. Okay, for me, as long as any dips down here into this 40850 are really held overnight, which is very possible we could come down, kiss it, and then, bounce back up. Okay, look at 40750, 408. If we just decide to flag out, I think the play would be, right, to either play the push up to 410. Okay, and if you want to confirm we have a break and hold, then you play the run up to 412. Now at 412, 413, I'm looking to take a stab short. That's counter trend. That's risk heavy. You want to buy time on these contracts, but I think there's enough supply there left over here to our left with that we could put the brakes on and possibly start a healthy pullback. Guys, I don't care if you're bullish, if you're bearish, if you're a true trader, you actually don't fucking care. You're looking for levels of supply and demand where the big boys are going to get in and get out. Okay. I had this saying told me, if you can't identify, okay, where the, what do they say? If you can't identify where the liquidity is, right? If you're just a liquidity, like if you can't identify where supply and demand is, you're just liquidity, pretty much. If you can't figure out where these huge levels are and you're buying in the middle and diddling in the middle, you're the exit liquidity. Don't be exit liquidity. Okay, don't be exit. Look where the big boys are buying and selling. Hint, look for any huge bar candle, any huge move out of a zone, especially on smaller time frames, are huge indications that there was massive buying and selling. 4 hours, any really time frame underneath the daily will show you as well, though. Okay, so for here, we can see we had a huge red bar down. I would think we possibly get some rejection up here. So the plan for me for just tomorrow, is this. Where do we open? Where do we open? Above 47, 407.50, 408. I'm going to look to possibly see that level holds to take a stab long. Now, we have been running for a while. I get it. Yeah, self-consciously, you're like, fuck, I don't want to take a long up here. Oh my God, that's fine. Size down if you know we possibly might be at the end of this run, which is great. Or wait for a break and hold of Friday's high. That's a bullish structure. That's a bullish setup. If we break and hold over Friday's high, we still got another 2 points up to 412, 413. Now you can just wait all day for that 413 to come. It could come tomorrow. It can come Friday. It can come in 3 fucking years. You can wait for that level to come. And you can take the reject there. But the 2 big levels just for tomorrow, I'll be watching as long as we don't crater gator overnight. 407.50 to hold, right? For a small pullback and a retest of Friday's high where you likely exit, or we break and hold above 410. Take that to 412. I will be taking a reject at 412, 413. Very high risk, so you have to know you're taking a counter trend trade. Okay, now, later in the week, let's talk about that. Where does our pullback go to? Right? Where does our pullback go to? A healthy pullback. Well, let's just come back to this little range we were in. Okay, and see here, look, we had how much like supply in here. So really from it's a big supply, was a supply zone. Was this 400 all the way to 402? Now, we had a nice dip into possibly what is now a supply demand flip. Okay, so this whole area, I want to look to this 402, 402.50 for a possible back test. That's where I take my first try long. Now, if that doesn't hold, maybe we gap down through it. The next level long for a healthy pullback, I think, would be down here at this 399.50, 400 level. So those are 2 huge levels. So guys, underneath our high where we've currently opened, where we currently closed Friday, 407.50 is huge. Okay, this area in here I like, but I don't love. I think it would get ripped to shreds, to be honest. Through 405.50, I think a healthier pullback could be down to that 402.50. However, you want to look at this area because what? It was the recent high, okay? Then we held. Okay, so look at 405. Look at 404, just 404 as a whole. Be a trader on that level, give or take 50 cents, okay? I'm looking at that area, but I really like 402.50 to 402 as any back test into that supply. And I even like more 399, 400. Okay, 399.50, 400. Now let's just zoom out really quick before we end this and just look at how ugly that looks. Let's take a look here. What kind of structure we have? We had the closing month. Okay, we had the closing month here for March. Okay, we had the closing month here for March. Do we possibly go up? And this looks like bullish structure to me. I mean, this is an engulfing on the weekly. It's not an outside candle, it's just an engulfing. The body is engulfing the previous body. Actually, I need to check the definition on that again. But nonetheless, this still looks bullish. Wick down, buyers are active. We pushed up. I think we get a possible test of this huge 414 level where we know we have 412, 413, but we could see we had a huge demand supply flip. Okay, every time that we got below a monthly close below 412, 414, we stayed below it. We've had every close from then for about coming on almost a year now, right? Where's this May? This is the May candle. This is the April candle. This is the April candle closed below. Haven't gone back. We're in April now. So it's been about a year. Okay. I would think we possibly get a run up or retest of at least 412, 413, but we see this monthly 20s up here at 418. Wouldn't surprise me at all. We have some gaps to fill up here. That's why I have these gray shaded areas. Okay. Looking at the weekly chart here. Weekly chart. What did we make? Higher low, higher lows. That's bullish structure. Higher high, higher high. Do we get this push up now to these gaps to be filled? We have one gap at 419. We knew 418 is a monthly 20. We have another gap up here at, I think it's like 425 to 427 or 28 off the top of my head. but we could see this is bullish structure. Let me get this out of here so it looks better. 100-day moving average is up here on this weekly chart all the way at 419. So we have two areas of confluence up there if we are going to get up there. Okay. If we break and hold above 412, 413, most definitely target that 415 and then 417 really above there. Okay. So let's rewind really quick. Let's just talk about tomorrow. Let's go to a 4-hour chart. Talking about tomorrow here. What I'm looking at. I am looking at where we open. If we base and hold above 407.50 tomorrow or all day. Okay. And even if we open, let's say we even gap up. I mean, it's possible we gap up. Okay, look for the hold of 407.50 for any small back test there to take a stab to retest the highs. Could take a double top there. You want to look. I would personally think we can make it all the way up to this major supply area up here at 412. So I would more so be looking at a break and hold and back test of that 410 to take us up there. I will take a stab short from 412 to 413. Absolutely. So game plan for tomorrow. Break and hold above 410 or Friday's high, weekly high. Okay. Get long to 412, 413. Okay. And then you take a stab short up there. Now, if we back test 407, 407, 407.50. If we break below there, you can take the short, obviously counter trend, down to 404, 405.50. Okay. Where you'd want to look to see, do we really bounce off that level? If not, I think a stronger area where it'd be a true supply demand flip is at that 402, 402.50 area. You can see it highlighted here. Okay. And then 399, 400 below there. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you. There's your levels. Okay. Obviously, if you're in our Wolves of Wealth community Discord, I'll have all my updated game plan for you in the pre-market huddle that we do 45 minutes before market open live on Zoom. If not, guys, those are probably going to be the same level. So best of luck to you guys. Hope you had a great weekend. Best of luck trading tomorrow. Don't forget to wake up early. Don't forget to get your levels right. And don't forget to do anything. Don't do anything fucking stupid. See you bright and early. Peace.